The opening sentence of Epictetus's Enchiridion handbook is perhaps the most important in all of Stoicism. Some things are within our power, while others are not. This simple statement is the master key to mental freedom. Most of our anxiety, anger, and frustration stem from a fundamental error. We exhaust ourselves trying to control what is not ours to command, while neglecting the one thing we absolutely do control. Mastering your mind begins with learning to instantly and ruthlessly categorize every single thing that enters your awareness. The technique. The Stoic mental filter. The technique is a simple, three-step filter you apply to any disturbing thought or situation. Step 1. Identify the disturbance. The moment you feel a negative emotion, worry, anger, hurt, stress, pause. Name the specific thought or event causing it. Example: I'm anxious about my presentation. Tomorrow. Example: I'm furious that my colleague took credit for my work. Step 2. Apply. The dichotomy of control. Filter. Ask the decisive question: is this fully and completely within my power? Let's be brutally precise, as Epictetus was. What is within your power? Your internals. Your judgments and opinions, your impulses and desires, your aversion, what you want to avoid, your motivation and ultimate intention. In short, your voluntary choices and actions. What is not within your power? The externals. Your body, health, and possessions. Your reputation and what others think of you. The past and the future. The actions and opinions of other people. The outcome of your efforts, e.g., getting the job, winning the game. Step 3. Triage. Your mental energy based on your answer. You now know exactly where to direct your focus. If it is within your power, focus all your energy here. This is your domain. Your responsibility. This is where your effort matters. If it is not within your power, let it go completely, acknowledge it, but release it. It is a fact of the external world like the weather. To struggle against it is to argue with reality, and you will always lose. The technique in action. From theory to mastery, let's see how this works with our examples. Example 1. Presentation, anxiety disturbance. I'm anxious about my presentation tomorrow. Apply the filter, not my power, the outcome. Will the audience be impressed? Will they agree? Will I get the approval or the deal? The audience's reaction. My power. My preparation. My practice. My intention to communicate clearly and honestly. My focus on doing my best regardless of the result. My judgment that this is an opportunity to practice courage, not a threat to my worth. Triage energy, let go of. Needing a specific outcome. Needing their approval. Focus on. Rehearsing with focus. Organizing my slides with clarity. Getting a good night's sleep. Walking into the room with the goal of doing my best, not of being the best. Result, the anxiety dissipates because it was rooted in the uncontrollable, the outcome. It is replaced by purposeful, calm action on the controllable, your preparation. Example 2. Colleague's betrayal, disturbance. I'm furious that my colleague took credit for my work. Apply the filter, not my power, their character. Their dishonest action, their desire for credit, the fact that it already happened. My power, my judgment of the event. My response, my decision to address it or not with reason, not rage. My commitment to my own integrity, regardless of theirs. My choice to learn from this and protect my work in the future. Triage energy. Let go of their morality. The past event, wanting to get even. Focus on crafting a calm, factual response. Setting a boundary. Ensuring my contributions are documented moving forward. Refusing to let their actions make me a bitter or vengeful person. Result, the blind rage transforms into clear-headed strategy. You reclaim your power by focusing on your response, not their action. Why this technique masters the mind? This practice is mental judo. It uses the weight of your own chaotic thoughts against them. flipping them from sources of suffering into opportunities for virtue. It ends internal civil war. You stop fighting battles in territories you cannot win, the externals. This conserves immense mental and emotional energy. It creates instant clarity. In any situation, you instantly know what your job is and what it isn't. There is no more confusion or paralysis. It builds an unshakable identity. Your self-worth becomes tied to your character and your efforts, things you control, rather than to outcomes and opinions, things you don't. This is the core of resilience. It grants true freedom. As Epictetus said, he is free who lives as he wishes to live, who is neither subject to compulsion, nor to hindrance, nor to force. By wanting only what is within your power, to be virtuous, to do your best, you are guaranteed to get what you want. You become truly free. Your daily practice. Make this filter your automatic mental reflex. Write the question on a card. Is this within my power? Ask it when you wake up worried. Ask it when you feel anger rising in a conversation. Ask it when you are paralyzed by fear. This is not a passive philosophy. It is an active discipline. By applying this single technique, you stop being a slave to the external world and become the master of your inner world. You begin to master your mind.